Hi, guys, and welcome back to the first episode of Chapter 2 of my Cursed Witch Legacy Challenge. This is going to be the start of Belinda's generation, where she is going to be the first Sim in the family to become a witch. If you missed the first chapter of this series, basically, we come from a long line of witches, and one of our witch ancestors had to give up the family magic for like 13 generations in order to save all the witches from going extinct. So it was a big sacrifice, and our family almost died. We've been cursed for years, and one of the things we had to do to deal with the curse is we lived on a lot with every single challenge, every lot challenge, and we had a really haunted house. I've been trying to tell a story with this, so the story that I wrote for the beginning of this generation, I'll read now, and it's: You are cleaning the attic when you discover an old book covered in ashen soot. You dust off its cover, amazed that it survived the fire. The book suddenly comes to life and flies out of your hands. It starts to float in the air, turning its pages in an invisible wind until stopping on a blank one. Words slowly start to materialize on the page. When the day is nigh and the night must end, walk on down to the river bend. In the twilight hours, bring thy flowers, for they will be your truest friend. Rainbow petals must scatter the floor if you wish to reveal thy magic door. So I actually used destroy object on this to make this disappear, and I put rainbow flowers down, and then I was able to make it reappear. So I just kind of imagined that, I don't know, I feel like the Sims team was so lazy. I hate how easy it is to find the magic realm. I really wish there were like pedestals here where you had to put flowers or crystals or something, and then that they would glow and they would all light up and activate the portal after you did it. It just seems so easy. So I wanted to kind of tie Generation 1 and Generation 2 in, because Generation 1 was a florist, so she grew a lot of flowers. But we're going to the magic realm. For those of you who watched Generation 1 or Chapter 1, you'll notice I did move Belinda and Socks, our ghost cat, out. And we have 0 simoleons because we are starting fresh, and we are going to be living here in the magic realm. This is a magical academy built by Jessica Pye here on YouTube. I will try to remember to link her video in the description below. Oop, that is a mistake. I love this build so much. It's so pretty, and I really wanted it to kind of feel like Hogwarts, or like we were going away to witch school. So I did, for the most part, it's decorated by Jessica Pye, but I did renovate it a little bit to make like little dormitories, kind of like Slytherin, Hogwarts, etc. So as usual, I'll give you a little tour. You come in and there's like the front entrance. You come in here and there's some bathrooms, a place to study. We have like a greenhouse. We have this really cool looking magic classroom. And then in here, we have a cauldron room with stuff cluttered everywhere. I love her build so much. And that would be like the teacher's office. And then you come outside and there's brooms and just a place to see what time it is. And then on the other side, I would assume this to be the kitchen with more cauldrons. We have a piano / painting room, more bathrooms, a little computer section / living room, and a big dining room. I also tried to be a little sneaky. So here, this is a door, and then you can go downstairs. I don't know if I will eventually put additional classrooms down here, but we can. And then upstairs, this is the main part that I edited to make it look like there's dorm rooms. So this is going to be the first generation that we're playing as a witch. Belinda is the first to get the family magic back. So she is going to be the medium who talks to ghosts and becomes a reaper and stuff like that. So she is the first year. So I put a 1 outside her door and she's black. The third generation or the next generation will be practical magic. So they're blue. The generation after that will be mischief magic, which is purple. And the generation after that will be red, which is untamed magic. So this is going to be our dorm room. I'm thinking of making like a club and stuff that sleeps here and everything. I'm really excited. And who knows, like this might just be the school we play in for Belinda, and then for future generations we go to different magical academies because we might get bored of this school after a whole generation. But what I really want to get done this episode is become a witch, become a spellcaster, and I did put new sages in the game, which I'm really happy. So let me pull up the sages real quick. So this is going to be the mischief sage. And his name is Dorian, created by Nengster65. This is going to be the practical magic practical magic sage, and it is also created by Nengster. And then this is by Zach Sims, and this is going to be our untamed sage. And those are the 3 sages I found off the gallery that I am going to be putting into the game. I also put this sim into the game by C. Kraken, and I am going to pretend this is a 4th sage who is in charge of the mediums or the reapers, aka Belinda's generation. So she should be in the game too, but of course there can't be a 4th sage. But I believe to become an actual spellcaster, we have to find one of the sages, which here is the untamed sage right here. So let's come do a respectful introduction.
Rubin, Kisana. Saquinario?
Alright, we're gonna ask him how to use magic.
Swarspa, Gathara.
I actually had to Google how to become a spellcaster because I wasn't sure, because I've never done this before, so I'm really excited.
Ooh.
Ha! Shoot.
Not Fox attacking him. Learning the magical arts is a wonderful and perilous journey. Are you sure you are prepared to become a spellcaster? I was born ready.
Radigius.
Oh, Gibbs!
Are we a spellcaster now? In order to bestow the gift of the magic upon you, I need 7 magic motes. I have granted you mote sight in order to see and retrieve them. Search the realm for motes and return to me quickly before the spell wears off. Okay. Also, this is a sim that one of my lovely subscribers made for me. Her name is Hollow, and she was created by DD0383. If you guys would like to add sims to this series, just go ahead and do Moon Spellcasters. I'm actually going to, while she's here, let's create a quick club. It's going to be called the Reapers. Well, we'll call it the Mediums because that is the name that I came up with for this generation. Okay, so one of the things for Belinda's generation is meditating, so I'm going to add that. I'm also going to do seances. I'm going to have to add a seance table to their room. Let me do that real quick. All right, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself to her really quickly and invite her to our group so that she can be one of our dorm mates.
Holiday.
No.
Huh. Quexanos.
His oisa
Ina
gensiba.
Prib.
Karu.
Woohoo! Ha ha!
All right, she joined. I might also ask the club to wear black. I think that's going to be our color, and I might have to give Belinda a little makeover to make her wear black as well. But in the meantime, we have motes to collect. So let's come out here and we're going to collect this mote, this mote. We can probably travel to the dueling grounds and see if there's one there.
Ah.
Not her riding her bike, the 2 feet. Are you serious? I love this bike so much though. It has the little coffin and the death flowers. Oh, she rode it right into the portal. Our brother's calling us. Alright, is there any up here? There is. Go ahead and collect this. It's so pretty here. Alright, we have to go back. It says temporary mote site from Magic Sage. While mote site is active, you can find and collect floating motes in the magic realm. Keep an eye out for them. Only 7 hours left. Okay, let's go back. Like, look how cool this is. They made the ground light up. I feel like they could have made finding the magic realm so much cooler. There's one over here. Let's come get this one. There's some over here. There's another over here. They might just keep respawning. I'm not sure how many he said we needed. Are they just in the bushes practicing magic? Oh my goodness. Alright, we need 7. So after she gets the 7th one, I can just stop having her collect more. Also, I'm going to claim one of the beds. Let's see. And I brought some of our stuff with us to decorate. So let's put down our Reaper snow globe. You can put our little bunny out. We could put out our little crystal, our deck of tarot cards, a picture of us and our ghostly partner kissing, and we can hang up some of the pictures from home of all the ghosts we left behind and ourselves as a ghost. There we go. I think she's a little ridiculous for riding her bike everywhere, but I'm not sure how to disable it being her preferred Method of travel? Is it this? Travel? No. Okay, she has officially found 7, so she can stop collecting them. Okay, let's find the sage we were talking to. He's right here, and we're gonna turn in our motes.
Biru.
Oh, Freen. Lashio and Chibi. Oh, yams!
Voy schmezzle.
Belinda is now a spellcaster. You can view her spellbook by opening
Aw.
her perks panel or by clicking on the button in the
Shanai.
window. Okay, awesome. We are now officially a spellcaster. I don't know that I want to really dive deep into learning spells this generation though. I mostly just want to pass down the bloodline traits to the next gen, and then I think next gen will start learning spells, because we're going to pretend Belinda is a type of spellcaster that doesn't actually exist in the game. She's a medium, which is why I created this group where they meditate and they do seances and stuff like that. And one of the things we're gonna do with her is, because she already completed level 5 of the medium skill, we are going to start doing gigs as a freelancer paranormal investigator. We're gonna do at least the easiest, the normal, and the hardest gig. And then after we finish those, we're going to graduate to becoming a reaper. So let's do the easiest. All right, and it's going to start in just a few hours, and we're going to pretend that this gig is going to be our first class in witch school. Also, now that we are officially a witch, I kind of want to give her a makeover, so I think I'll do that after the gig. All right, she has to use the bathroom and eat really quickly. The kitchen is over on this side. Let's see if we can get a quick meal. Also, I want to see if we can make our cat into our familiar. Bind pet as familiar. We'll have a ghostly cat as our familiar. That would be so cute.
Mbatu.
Oh, she's just doing magic on her own now. Oh, she binded him as a familiar. Cute. Socks is now bound as Belinda's bishop's familiar. So cute. All right, when you're done eating, come take a quick nap because we're about to leave for your first day of class, your very first gig. I love how there's just like little magical particles floating around. They're so cool. Okay, I think we are going to search for some tombs while we are waiting to go to our first gig / first day of class.
Mmm.
Huh. Paguna?
All right, it doesn't look like we found anything, but we can search other bookcases. Oh, it's time to go to school. Class, gig, whatever you want to call it. I've never done one of these, so I'm super excited. All right, we have some little specters, and we can offer soul, ask to leave, or present an offering. We need to exercise the lots. Let's remove the creepy doll. Remove the hands. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do this when we don't have the option to build. Because I would think we would need to be able to build to put down a table to be able to summon Bonehilda and Gildry and all of that thing. But maybe we just have to remove things and ask them to leave. I'm really not sure. I've never done this before. All right, I'm having her remove stuff. Let's just ask to leave and see if it works.
Dabishi Teru. Narimo. Uvene. Veranoi. Oribe.
Maka Batanabe.
Huh?
She wants to be paranoid. Okay. It's not even saying if it worked. Let's keep removing things. And ask them to leave. Okay, so I just Googled it and we do need a seance table, so I have to see if we can put that seance table in our pocket. Because I'm not sure how to go about it if we can't put it in our pocket. But it looks like we were just able to ask them to leave and break things. And it looks like we're almost done. There should be one more thing we have to get rid of. Is it this? They have a random urn. No wonder they're haunted. No, it's this. Remove that. We did it! We completed our first level gig. Nice work, investigator. Peace has been restored for now. You earned simoleons and a reward object. Go home. Okay, so this is technically our home since we can't live on the witch lot. Let's see what our reward was. We got the money and we got a grumpy specter jar. Oh. Oh my god, I'm in love. This is going to be an heirloom we pass down forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. That's so cute. All right, can we lock this for everyone but people in our club? Love it. Okay, and then on our little nightstand, I need my little pet. I love him so much. I'm so happy. Let me give her a quick makeover and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I found this custom content. I believe it's by Clumsy Alien, and I gave it to Belinda, so now she has a proper witch outfit. And I think it's so cute. I dressed her in black because that is going to be the class color of the mediums, and I'm so excited. Let's jump back into the game. I also gave her this new everyday outfit, but let's go ahead and we're going to change into our witch outfits. We're all sparkly from the specters. She looks so happy, you guys. Let's practice magic a little bit. Practice practical magic.
Batu Ka. Ha ha. Oh. Ah.
Let's go inside. We'll go right here. Bustin' makes me feel good. Da na 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 na. It's good. I'm assuming that's the Ghostbusters song, but I can't imagine it right now. Go ahead and practice some magic.
Door pump. Ha ha. Hua. Batu Yobum. Sepsio Frigate. Ha ha. Hua.
Okay, and then we have to work. So she already maxed the thanatology and the medium skill in the last generation, but we need to work on maxing the wellness skill. So I'm gonna have her go upstairs and work a little bit on that. Let's come meditate. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part where we will do more gigs and hopefully start the Grim Reaper career. Bye, everyone.